Hello everybody and welcome back to our latest weather forecast. Before we get started, we do have a potential windstorm coming in, as you can see by the title, but we do have another event, not for the UK and not for Ireland, but for America. We've got a once in a decade event. We've got blizzard warnings for places like New York. That deserves its own weather forecast, so we will be doing that later on. We may even go live for that event. Anyway, let's get started with the UK weather forecast. Right now, it's quite warm, 14 degrees in London, up in Scotland looking like 9, and over in Ireland looking anywhere from 10 to 11 to potentially 12 degrees. As we go through into tonight, looking anywhere from 9 to potentially 5 degrees up in Scotland. And into Monday, we are going to have some warmer temperatures once again, 11, 10, potentially 12 degrees over in Ireland. If I move this through into Tuesday, 13, 12, 11 degrees all being possible. Even up in Scotland, 12 degrees is definitely a possibility. As you go through into Wednesday, we're going to see once again more heat. This will be more prominent. We could see up to 17 degrees up in London. We could even see 18 degrees. Now, this is definitely abnormal for this time of the year. We're not even in March, and we're already seeing potentially 18 degrees. Up in Scotland, anywhere from 8 to 12 degrees, and over in Ireland, looking like 13 degrees. And finally, if I push this through into Thursday, this heat would have started to calm down, but anywhere from 13 degrees still being possible. Now, let's talk about this windstorm, and let's just start with right now. We do have some higher wind gusts in inland England, up in Scotland, and also the west coast of Ireland. Anywhere from 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts are definitely a possibility. If we move this through, some faster wind gusts for western Scotland could reach up to 45 mile an hour. If I move this through, Monday is going to be quite a windy day. This is around midday. We do have some blustery winds in central England and also in the north and the south of Scotland. If I move this through into Tuesday, we are going to have this area of wind gust moving its way through in Western Ireland and Western Scotland. And if I move this through into Wednesday, it's going to be a mostly calm day. Thursday, looking a little bit more unsettled, but as we go overnight, this is going to be the main risk of a windstorm, where we could say 100 mile an hour wind gusts to the west of Ireland. Now, this is what the ESMWF says. If we look at the GFS, it highlights nothing. If we look at the icon, it does highlight a windstorm, but this developing a little bit later and taking a more eastward track down into southwest Cornwall. And also, if we look at a couple more, like the icon EU, this does show a wind event for South Ireland. This is significantly later on into early Friday, and this is impacting southwest England. So there is a lot of different tracks that this storm could take. It might not happen at all, but the two most likely scenarios. So the most likely is it takes this southwest England way, and it could produce 80 mile an hour wind gusts down in places like Plymouth. Now, then, the second most likely way is that it does impact Southwest Ireland, which is what the ESNWF is saying at the moment, and then taking a lot more for North track. Places like Southwest Scotland could see 70 mile an hour wind gusts. And then the least likely is this event not happening at all. So there is quite a lot of certainty of this happening. Now that we've talked about the windstorm, let's just have a look at the rain over the next couple of days. We have had some scattered showers over in Ireland, that those will be moving their way up into Scotland. As we go through into Monday, some heavy rain, potentially snow in the peaks of Scotland. If I move this through into late on Monday, right around 6 o'clock, we do have a band of rain, possibly a little bit more moderate in Northern Ireland. If I move this through to Tuesday, once again have a band of rain moving its way eastwards into western portions of England, and potentially some haily showers and potentially a couple flashes of lightning and a couple rumbles of thunder over in Ireland over the daytime on Wednesday. If I move this through into Thursday, we do have some heavy rain for Western Ireland. This will be accompanied with that windstorm. I wouldn't be expecting much rain accumulation or flooding. We will go through that a little bit in just a second. And over into Friday, some patchy showers for Ireland and North England. Now, if I move this through to the rain accumulations, just to get a varied look at who can see the most rain over the next 10 days, or so 4 days, sorry. Western Scotland could see 100 millimetres of accumulation. That won't lead to flooding, it's just a general look to see who can see the most rain. Western Ireland and the entirety of Ireland looking quite rainy. The east of England and potentially even Scotland looking fairly dry. Northwest England looks relatively wet, and also west of Scotland or West Scotland looks quite wet. Now, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's weather forecast. We may go live for the snow event later on in America. We do have blizzard warnings for places like New York. This is one in a decade event that's going to be taking place. We're definitely going to have a forecast very soon. But if you guys did like this, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.